he's about to tear it up.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
And Doris, the rhythm of the season beginning to set in. Teams are starting to establish their identities.
They're also starting to understand, all right, these are our rotations. The players are now establishing their roles. You are definitely starting to see teams not only hone into their approach, but refine their approach.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Mikal Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And that one's good. Wiggins.
How about the quick jump and 7-foot wingspan of Wiggins? Just major advantage on the offensive glass.
Bridges passes to Sohan. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Steps back and fires. Jump shot is good.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Now here's Wiggins. They really needed more from him in that loss to New York. They set the screen. Offensive rebound. Ware. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, this guy's job is to crash the offensive glass, and he does it at a high level.
Brunson goes in. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Folks, that is about Jalen Brunson's craftiness there. His footwork, the ability to be elusive.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Now Jones, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. A floater. It's rebounded by Towns. For New York, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the dunk by Sohan.
And Sohan loves cutting to the basket. He's so good at it, at breaking down the defense.
Wiggins, a screen on Brunson. MP dishes to Wiggins. Hero from long range. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Towns. There's the 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. MP outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Last time they met in New York.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Heat. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Out to the wing. Towns finds Anunoby. Sinks the triple. Anunoby's got the lead up to 1 now for the Knicks.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the 1. And here's Jones after Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From outside the arc, Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
MP outside. We've got 1:13 left here in the second. Let's a floater go.
Wait, this says...
So a close game sees New York take this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd.
I'm concerned. You're focusing on small programs a bit too much.
Agreed. It's awesome to have eyes on people that could go under the radar, but the 4 or 5 of the guys you listed are at schools with less than 100 fans in the crowd.
What's your point? I mean, that's not...
You could be nervous, it'd be hard to think of what to say next.
If you have any issues at any time, even with us, then please text the word easy.
Coming right up, the Heat taking. All right, Tim, we're in the earlier portion of an NBA season. As a player, Was this part easier, harder, or about the same as down the stretch?
No, B.A., I think it was a little easier early in the season because your body felt fresh. There was an adrenaline and a newness to the season. Often later in the year, you get much more worn down physically.
And if you're in contention, the pressure and the stress picks up as well.
No doubt, particularly coming out of those dog days, the dead of winter.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. We've got Brandon Podziemski. Draymond Green is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Spencer in at the 1. Sinks the tray.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside, Green. And there's the screen. Porzingis with it, working on Ware, and the shot goes down.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Pass to Powell. Here's MP. Sinks that one from the post.
Over the course of his career, being able to consistently score on the inside will pay off big for MP.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
After 4 seasons in Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga moves on, and he was the guy that they drafted number 7 overall. But after a lengthy free agency saga in which the Warriors and Kuminga exchanged several proposals, and they had several sign and trade discussions, Kuminga lands elsewhere. So his run in Golden State is over. They're losing a good young player. Let's see how they can replenish the cupboard there in Golden State.
Something to watch. Shams, appreciate the report. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for Miami. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Back to you, B.A.
Allie, thank you. Now here's MP. 17 points in his last outing. Inside. And that one's good. Porzingis.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Hero right side. And here's MP from outside. Hits a 3-pointer. Jones has got 5 points.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Outside, Green. For 3. Rebound Miami. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Well, that's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
Here's Porzingis following the 3-point basket by Miami. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Ware. Miami leading by 7. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 7.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. To the paint. To the wing, right side. Six to shoot. Outside Porzingis. And here's Green from the arc. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, and B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his second Defensive Player of the Year award.
On the floor for the Warriors. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Brandon Pajemski, and it's Spencer in at the point. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Following the three-point basket by Miami. Drains the triple.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Now here's MP. He's got 10. Count it. Good. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Porzingis with a screen on Powell. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Pajemski. Fires the three. The rebound by Ware. Heat leading by 20. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
It's his first trip to the line.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
And for a young player like MP, it's all about establishing good habits. Get yourself into a routine. Those will help you have a long career.
Jaquez is checked in for Miami. Jones hits them both. 24 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Spencer. He's got 6. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. Pulls it in from the elbow. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so it's Miami with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat.
Greetings, everybody. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Zach?
Isn't that a topic? Being off topic?
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for Golden State.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
Tyler Hero is out there with MP. Then there's Khalil Ware, then there's Powell, and it's Wiggins in at the 4. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Guys, back to you.
He's finding that balance. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Here's Spencer. Drops in the layup for 2. Spencer's got 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
While getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Counted from distance.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Pass to Porzingis. Here's Spencer. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
A nice shot by MP.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Wow, it's good.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Warriors. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
They need this. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP inside. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Outside Podziemski. 3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Spencer, covered by MP. And it's Green missing. The Heat have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Hero with the bucket.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the 2nd half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Here's Spencer. Give him 8. And they double up Porzingis. Pass to Podziemski. The 3 is up. Pure from three-point range. Podziemski's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. And while it might be very early in the season, never too soon to take a look. He's checked in for Miami. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. On the floor for the Warriors. Draymond Green is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Brandon Podziemski, and it's Spencer in at point guard. Here's Larson. Outside Jaquez. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Podziemski. Here's Spencer. Porzingis sets a screen. Back to Podziemski. 4-3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Larson. Pass to Jovic. On the wing, MP. The baseline J is on the way. Drained it for 2 points. Jones has got 24.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Here's Spencer. Back to Green. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the 3.
Yeah, and you can see the competitive fire right there by Draymond Green. He wanted to come right back at him with a 3 of his own.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Larson. Here's Jovic. So no problem for Miami as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, one of the stars of tonight's game. A strong scoring night for you, MP, reaching the 20-point threshold and a win for your team. That's a good night at the office.
It is what it is. A lot of positives come out of this one for the whole team. Next game, I think I want everybody to get 20, the bench and the starters.
That would be 200-something points.
You're right, too low. 25 for the starters. If anyone could do it, it's us. Gotta set your sights high, Jennifer Quintana. That's the only way you become great.
Aim high, MP. Way to go.
Appreciate it.
BA, over to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.